So here is my and my dad's 1992 Lund Pro V boat tournament series. And I've been having problems with the trolling motor up here. See, there's two batteries that go right here and one right here. Well, if I have two batteries hooked up in there, it doesn't work on the 24 volt thing on here. So I hooked that to 24, it won't work. So if anybody could tell me if it's just wiring or if the boat's supposed to be like that. Also, in here, this is fine. Something with the boat engine too. This has the Mercury 2-stroke 90 horse motor on it, and she kind of runs funny. I don't know what it is. I've been trying to tune the hell out of her. New wires, new plugs. It's got good gas. The only thing we put in here is premium fuel. We use the Quicksilver oil for two-stroke, and she just does not really like to run too well. I don't know if she kind of makes a knocking sound, and she bogs down. Like, this thing used to go a lot faster when we first got it. Here, I'll show you. So the speedometer up here, see how it goes up to 45? Well, it only, like when we first got it, it did 40. Now it won't even do 35. That's gotta be that's gotta be a propeller issue, or the engine issue. But here, I'll start the boat up on for you. See if we can get to start. There we go. She seems to be running good now. So I don't know if she sounds running good or what. So if anybody could tell me if this is how it's supposed to sound or what. She seems like she's running good. She's making a knocking sound. I don't know if that's a rod knock or what, or a piston slap. Don't like the way she sounds. I don't know. These are all the adjustment screws right here. There's adjustment screw there, there, and here. I don't know if they're all adjusted. I think this one's out of adjust. This is the timing. This is just the timing. I think that's what's screwed up. Yeah, so if anybody could tell me what that is, it would be nice. I don't know if she's running good. She's kind of smoky, but it's kind of like a light blue smoke, so I think she's tuned, right, for the carb adjustment. I just can't figure out why she's running so slow. I don't know what it is. And there also seems to be a lot of play in this damn thing, too. Doesn't really want to go into reverse. Goes in forward, but won't go in reverse easily. So I don't know what that is. Maybe this throttle friction thingy I can tighten up. It doesn't seem like it does anything. Oh, let's see there. That's fine. And here's our fish finder. This thing works pretty fucking great. A lot of hours on this, but I don't really know what's going on with it. Well, hey, how about this? Here's my truck. This is what I use to tow my boat. It's a 2002 Chevrolet Avalanche 1500. It's got the 5.3 in it. It's got 2-inch spacers all around in the front and the back for width for the tire spacing. All new suspension in the front, both sides. New Moog control arms, upper and lower Moog sway bar bushings, sway bar links, and I got the Monroe front shocks. It's got new brakes in the front and in the back. See, it's got new sway bar end links in the rear too, and also got coil spacers on here. And it was wrapped up in duct tape to keep them together because it's a rubber one, like a rubber polyurethane one, and a steel one. And these shocks are new. They're Rancho shocks. I just painted them black to look nicer. Yeah, this thing had quite a bit of rust. I put like some sealant here to help kind of seal it. This plastic's all faded. I put it in here because whoever we bought it from, they let gas go down here, and there's a big hole down here now. It's got new, what else is new? New lights in there, new light bulbs. The rear tires are new. Like it says, it's either a 4 or 4.5 inch lift in the rear, and it's a 3-inch lift in the front. And here's the inside. Yeah, that's my girlfriend's stuff, the Victoria's Secret stuff, but no, that doesn't matter. So this is the interior. It's got pretty clean. I painted here I'll show you the covers. We painted the covers on this, so it looks nice. Here's the stereo. It's Sony Explode, so it puts 52 watts out to 4 speakers. And I got speakers in the front, and I got Boss Audio speakers in the back. I got these awesome seat covers. Let's show you the engine. Then I'll start it up for y'all. So we'll go over here. Pop the hood. It used to have a tune on it too. I got an Edge tuner, and it fucked my computer up 3 times. So I advise you don't buy a tuner. If you're gonna get a tuner on your computer, take it to somewhere, like send it in and have them tune it to what you want and have them send it back. That way you won't have no problems with it. So here, let's get to business. So here's my 5.3. It's got stage 3 ported and polished heads on here by ProMax. The intake is 2.09 or 02, something like that, and the exhaust is 1.9 something, or no, it might even, yeah, it's 1.9. The exhaust is like 1.9 or 1.5, something like that for the exhaust. It's got heavy duty dual rate springs for the valves. It's got it's an updated version of an intake manifold, so it's got the longer runners on here. What else is new? These wires are pretty much new. I got the AC Delco spark plugs in here, so I don't have any damn problems. The power steering pump is new, belt's new, alternator's new. Got the cold air intake on this thing. Paid only, what was it, $50 for this? Come with the heat shield with all this. I tried painting it, so that's why it looks kind of weird, and I sanded it down. This thing, yeah, this truck's engine's got 175,000 miles on it. Oh, and a common problem with these 5.3s are those knock sensors. They don't have to be AC Delco sensors. No, you don't. It doesn't matter. If you get like BWD knock sensors for these engines, they work just fine. And if you get you don't have to get an AC Delco harness either. You just have to get like a Dorman, like Dorman OE Solutions. That one works great too. But what I had was where the knock sensors. So you take this whole thing off, and then the knock sensors are down here under this thing. So like those little holes that they sit in. Well, they're corroded. So I took the whole valley pan off and I cleaned it. I took it out and I like sandblasted it to get all the corrosion out. Just the part where the knock sensors go, and then I tapped out. I took a tap in the die and I took it to the threads and cleaned the threads up. So it had a lot better ground, and after that I fixed my service engine light soon. God, that was such a pain in the ass. Oh, another thing I did on this is how it used to have, the fluid go through the throttle body. I don't have it go through the throttle body anymore. I bypassed it so it keeps the throttle body cooler, so it gets cooler air. It's got a new battery, and that's all new on here. Everything else is pretty much original. It's got new head gaskets, new valley pan gaskets, new valve cover gaskets. New coolant's pretty new. I put that coolant added stuff in there so it keeps it from rusting. And then use Prestone. That's all I use. I don't use that Dexcool shit, because after a while it gets all slimy and gooey and it fucks up your system. With this stuff you can let it go by for a couple years or over miles, but with Dexcool you gotta do it exactly on the time that they do it. If you don't, then it fucks up your whole cooling system. So I just use Prestone. I don't have any problems with it. This thing had a lot of work done to it, but I got the whole Moog front end suspension kit, so it came with the upper lower control arms and inner and outer tie rods for like $700, and I think that's pretty good. I'm sorry. So, yeah, this is my 2002 Avalanche. Used to be on my dad's, but then I got it. Oh, and I have a, Gibson catback exhaust on here. I painted the tip black. Yeah, right here. And I think we paid $300 something for that. It's 3-inch catback stainless steel, so it doesn't rust. Or it could be made of aluminum. I'm not 100% sure. It's not steel. It's either aluminum or stainless steel. And it has no catalytic converters. I took the cats out and I hacked them out and welded them back on. So here, let's start it up for you. Oh yeah, the transmission's been replaced on this already, because the original transmissions on the Avalanches, they had some of them, it's a hit and miss with them. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but this one had a bad one and it didn't last very long, so we got an updated version of the 4L60E. I'd like to put a 4L80E in here, but I don't know if you have to put all new harness in here, and it has to have different shift points, so I'm not fucking with them, so even the way it is. I'm going to put bigger injectors in here so I can get more fuel in here. Oh, and the compression went from 9.1 to 9... What was it, 9.5 to 1 from... So it went from 9.5... God, yeah, I'm tired, I'm sorry. So it went from 9.5 to 1 compression to now what it is 10.5 to 1 compression, which is pretty good. It's got a lot better compression, and it sounds pretty good. I got a little bit of an exhaust leak, but I just got to weld up a little hole on the catalytic converter, and it won't be a leak, but it's not that noticeable. So yeah, let's start it up for you so you guys can hear it. You might hear that little ticking sound. Hear that little ticking sound? That's the injectors. The injectors make that sound. They make that ticking because that's how it pulsates. It might be like a little bit of a clunk or like a tunk sound. That's just a valve train. Valve trains are on these engines are noisy. You just get a little bit of a tick. That's just because the valve train's noisy. The oil pan's new too, and the oil pans are a bitch on these engines, or on these trucks. And so, here, let's go in the back so you can hear it. That's how it sounds. Nice, deep, throaty sound. Oh, also I got a new track bar. That black thing up there, because I had the lift on it so high that I get an aftermarket track bar, and that's by Spohn Performance. So yeah, if you get a chance to buy an Avalanche, I recommend getting one. They're pretty good. You just gotta keep them clean or they rust out. That's the only thing. God, it's hot today. So, let's go back to the boat. Yeah, it's a good truck. So, here's the boat. So, what did we do? We paid $45,000 for this. And we took the boat off it, and me and my dad took it down to Strip Masters. And we got it all, the frame all powder, all like stripped, so sandblasted. That's what I was looking for. And then when me and my dad painted it. And, oh, here's another thing. My tachometer doesn't work. See? It doesn't work. The engine's running. I lift it up. See, it doesn't go up. So I don't know what's wrong with my tachometer. So if anybody knows what that could be, please let me know. She sounds good or not. I think she sounds pretty good. Just loud. She's running cool too, which is good. Yesterday she was running way too lean, and she was running hot. Now she's running good. So yeah, that's our boat. And that's my question, like, I don't know if it's just a timing issue or what, but it seems like she has a hard time running sometimes. I don't know if the engines are just notorious for that or what. So, yeah, I'll let you know if I get any updates on the motor, if I can figure it out. I'm supposed to have a guy come over and look at it today. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know. But if anybody else could chime in and let me know what it is, just comment on this video. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. And my truck's fine. So now what? Oh, guess that's it for now. For any more questions, if you have any questions about my Vote and Ride truck, just let me know, and I'll reply and let you know. So thanks for watching my video, and you guys take care. Bye.